Andy!
There you are. You all right?
This special is our last but two. This episode is set on Mars in the near future. It's the first human colonists on Mars, and of course, in Doctor Who fashion, there's a monster on the loose, and an infection starts to spread through the base, and it becomes a very, very intense story. It's a lot of people are calling it scary. I think it's more intense than scary. Everyone is trapped, and the Doctor, for once, is carrying some secrets with him that he cannot tell everyone. That ups the intensity even more. So, it's an hour full of nightmare adventure.
Andrew, look at me.
Water is sort of the bad guy in this one, and filming with water is not easy because it doesn't necessarily hit its mark, the water you'll see when you see the episode. We have to stay away from the water at all times, which can, it's difficult to train water. It's not, there's not a lot of equity card holding gallons of water. So that was probably the most challenging thing of actually shooting it, just controlling the elements, really.
That Spacelink project under wraps. Did your sister work for them?
I co-wrote this with a man called Phil Ford, so we sort of put our heads together. And I think he came up with the fact that they've just discovered water on Mars. So as we were writing it, there was one of those first reports that they discovered a glacier or something. So he was fascinated by that. And then you start to talk about water, and we wondered whether to do it with CGI or whether to do it practically. So you would go through all sorts of different options, but we ended up with these scary beasts that are brilliant.
State your name, rank, and intention.
The Doctor. Doctor. Fun.
Well, she's not really a companion like the others have been. She is very wary of the Doctor. She is not the sort of person you can imagine hooking up with him and riding off into the sunset. She thinks she's... Captain Adelaide Brooke, as played by the amazing Lindsay Duncan, is kind of the alpha male in the room, really. So the Doctor has to learn to assume a slightly different role when he's around her.